Syracuse men's lacrosse plays its third game in 6 days. The 9th-ranked team in the land ends this unprecedented home streak to start the campaign against a squad from the city beginning its season, the Manhattan Jaspers, today inside the JMA Wireless Dome. Mason Cone wins the opening face-off for the Orange. Boy, he had quite the week and quite the game last time out against Colgate, 17 of 22. He dodges right to the crease. His first shot goes in the back of the net. We're just 14 seconds in and the Orange are up 1-0. Boy, you don't even need 10 other teammates on the field. Mason Cone does it himself here, Adam.
I don't know how this is possible, but Mason Cone has become a better player moving from Division III to Division I in his 2 years at Tufts. Cone had 11 total points.
He was 7 of 9 against Colgate back on Monday. Here's this electrifying Orange offense. Oh, and Hiltz into the top left corner. Syracuse is off to a roaring start. 2-0 Cuse, 45 seconds in.
Talk about just making it look easy for this Syracuse team. What a start, truly the perfect start that you could ask for. 2 goals in 45 seconds, and this shot from Owen Hiltz, it just looks like he's in his backyard taking some shots on cage, as smooth as it gets, and there's really no stopping that with how perfectly placed it was.
The Orange haven't revealed any tricks yet. Joey Spallina's over on the far sideline, team leader with 16 points. Feeds inside, and another Syracuse goal. It's Jake Stevens. He gets the assist from Spallina to make it 3-0 Orange. You talked about how it's too easy, Adam. Syracuse is doing whatever it wants on offense.
Yeah, just like that. 2 assists for Joey Spallina, and both of them coming from the wing, not from X where we usually see him play, and that's because Christian Muley is there, the transfer from Lehigh. Now that Spallina's able to play at the wing because they got another option, that just opens up his game so much more. And then, Jake Stevens, the transfer from Princeton, a preseason All-American, if you give him the ball in front of the net, he's going to score it every single time.
Dupree sends it down low to Gukla. The leading scorer on the Jaspers last year. 25 goals, 25 assists. Not much room for the Jaspers to operate. Sideline shot, stopped by Mark, but the rebound goes in. Scott O'Connor finds the back of the net, and the Jaspers get on the scoreboard.
If you're a team like Manhattan coming into the Dome, trying to pull off an upset, you have to capitalize on plays like this, and that's exactly what Scott O'Connor does here. He sees the shot, and he's ready for a rebound. He's ready, and it comes right to him. Gets the easy finish on Will Mark.
SU only lost 7 faceoffs in that game. Hiltz to Leo. Lefty shot stopped. Connor Hapward makes his first save in college. Missed the first 2 games of the season due to injury, but one of the top man-up players in the country last year. Luke Roa. Straight away. Bouncing shot stopped by Hapward. Muley can't get to the end of it, and Manhattan comes up with another stop. 10 to shoot. O'Connor can't find any options. The ball squirts loose in front. And Billy Dwan scoops it up for SU. Leo to Hiltz. Screen from the left side. Leo got knocked in the head, no call. Spallina into the top right corner. Joey Spallina with his 8th goal of the season. Cleans the top right corner perfectly. Number 22 off to a red-hot start. So is the Cuse. 4-1 Orange. He said he was a pass-first guy, and that's coming from someone who holds the Long Island career points record with 501 points. He said he's more of a pass-first guy. But that shot stopped by Hapward. Burt Whistle charges in. Evades a defender. Down low to Spallina. Quick fire. Righty shot into the back of the net. Luke Roa nabs his 4th goal of the season. SU to an early 5-1 lead.
It's a great job from Syracuse and a great job from Joey Spallina to realize you got to go now because the shot clock winding down, and somehow Luke Roa wide open, 15 yards high of cage.
What have you seen from Syracuse's defense so far today, Adam?
I think the most impressive thing is how these short stick defensive middies have played, especially Jake Spallina. He has really taken a step up from what his expectations were.
Oh boy, Samalexo, a long pole goal. You could see that one coming. That's his second goal of the season, and SU's having fun. 6-1 Orange.
I said this last game, Joe, but Samalexo not playing as much this year because Matt Wright joining the team. He's got to take advantage of his opportunities, and he's doing that. 2 goals already on the young season. He's got such an incredibly powerful shot that if you give him any room at all, he's going to get it past the keeper.
Luke Rowe on the near sideline. Passes back to Hiltz. I would talk more about Mo, but SU's humming right now. Hiltz inside, and Stevens finds the back of the net. Enter Sandman. The Orange are up 7-1.
The ability of guys like Jake Stevens, of Sam English, these transfers who have come in to finish in front of cage is really what makes them so special because, yes, Jake Stevens is a midi, but his stick skills in front of net are better than almost any attackman that you'll ever meet. Again,
it's hit by Jake Titus, freshman midfielder. Basile, far side, goal line extended. Wrapped around the perimeter. Ball gets knocked out of Porch's stick. Syracuse causes the turnover. Back pedals out with a minute left in the first quarter.
This is the matchup you want with the shorty on Spallina. It's going to take him to X and attack.
Spallina versus Loudon Sheehan. Hiltz's shot misses off to the left. Loose ball. Perhaps holding for the final shot here. Drew Heiner into the zone. Sends out to Gukwa. O'Connor stopped by Mark. Second save of the day for SU's goalie. SU flips the field quickly. It hits off of Owen Hiltz's stick, and he won't even chase after it. This is their season opener. Gukwa face guarded by Dwan. Swing move to the right with some space. Will Mark makes the stop. Boy, what a move from Gukwa, going from X to his strong side, but Will Mark was right there to meet him.
That's what Manhattan's been trying to do pretty much all game long on offense, is dodge with Gukwa. Initially it wasn't working, so now trying with the 2-man game, get a pick to free him up. It worked that time, just couldn't get the goal.
Manhattan does it once again, another cause turnover. However, Owen Hiltz with a swat from behind, he causes the turnover, so the Orange are back on offense.
Keep track of everyone, and when they have so much room, you know that this team's going to put them on cage.
Burt Whistle's pass gets knocked down. The ball trickles all the way to Connor Hapward in between the pipes. The Orange come up scoreless once again. It was 7-1 to end the first quarter, and that's still our score right now. Manhattan can't clear successfully. Samalexo crosses midfield. Roa subs out, I should say, for Michael Leo, who's got the ball right now. Carving into the middle. Underhand shot, stopped by Hapward. The ball loose in the crease, and Hapward scoops it up. Roa straight away. Passes to Stevens. Spallina below the cage. Back pedals. Inside to Hiltz. And a quick stick goal. A backdoor cut from Hiltz. The redshirt sophomore finds the back of the net. Our first goal of the quarter. 8-1 Cuse.
After a bit of a drought, go back to the things that you know are going to work, and that's it, the connection between Joey Spallina and Owen Hiltz. I don't know how Hiltz found the back of the net here because he had almost no angle when taking this shot. His feet set at right about GLE, but somehow able to get it past the goalie. I mean, just talk about what an incredible shot that was for Hiltz with no angle at all. This is neither one. Manhattan won the clamp. Both times it was, here a violation, the other just a scrum after the initial clamp was won by Syracuse.
Carter Rice steps into the passing lane and causes the turnover.
The guy who got hurt in the last game for Syracuse in Landon Clary.
Leo darts in and finds the back of the net. The sophomore out of Long Island does it again. 5th goal of the campaign, and the Orange are up 9-1. Bit of a slower quarter, but Syracuse starting to pick up some momentum. Leo finds the back of the net, and SU is up 8 halfway through the second quarter. Peabody, straight away. Basile with 20, cuts straight away. Can't get around Nick Kakemo. Knocked down by the long stick defenseman. And Syracuse will attempt to clear. You know, he's got all these weapons to choose from. He can pass to anyone, and he knows that he's got a good chance. The ball has a good chance of going into the back of the net. English. That one goes in the back of the net. First goal of the game for the Princeton transfer. Way too easy from Spallina up top to English.
Syracuse just has too many guys. I think that's what makes them so good, because you have all the focus on Joey Spallina, all the focus on Christian Muley, and then Sam English, an All-American, is one of the best shots in the country, is able to just tag a corner like that.
No points today for Birtwistle. 2 shots, however. Swings back to his left. Spins in front of the crease. Hapward makes the stop. Flags fly as Birtwistle falls into the crease. SU 6 of 14 so far in the early season. Look how fast this ball's whipping around. But Hapward ends it right there. As the man up is over. No shot from Manhattan. But that time it stopped. Dupree trying to go 5-hole on Mark. It's unsuccessful. Push on Manhattan, so Syracuse will take over. Peabody screams into the zone. Down low to Gukwa. Billy Dwan tries to nudge the ball off him. Pass in front. O'Connor finds the back of the net. That ends a nearly 26-minute scoring drought. Scott O'Connor finds the back of the net for the second time today.
It's a great feed there from Gukwa to keep his eyes up, find Scott O'Connor, who has a nice little cut. You see, he sees that his defenseman has his eyes on the ball, takes a step behind him. That was Caden Cole, and then Scott O'Connor, the nice finish, high to low to get it past Will Mark.
15 left in the half. Hiltz straight away finds Spallina, who backpedals. Hiltz, underhanded goal. Patience is a virtue. Owen Hiltz has a hat trick.
It's so unbelievably rare to find a player like Joey Spallina with all of the hype that he has to be this unselfish, because he so easily could have gone up the left side there and tried a backhand shot, tried to do something fancy, but instead he takes his time, and now a career high in assists in just the first half.
He's got 15 helpers on the season. Man, Tawarat's on watch list. They got to be looking at his name. Mason Cone all the way to Spallina. SU beats the buzzer. Right place at the right time. Look at this. Cone wins it cleanly. Tries a last-second bouncer. Ends up in Spallina's stick. Yeah, my hands are up in the air too.
That was a shot. That was not a pass from Mason Cone. If it was, that's one of the best passes I've ever seen. But Joey Spallina to stick with it and understand that I got to go right away once that ball's into my stick. And with that being so close, the refs are going to take another look at it here.
So let's take a look here.
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, yeah, that seems to beat the buzzer.
I mean, we're probably going to have another face-off here.
Gary Gates clapping on the sideline. Referee's putting the teams back.
The goal is good. We're going to put 1 second left on the clock and face off.
Leo on the near sideline. Rotates to his left. Finds Hiltz near side. The man with the hat trick. His cross crease pass is stolen away.
I think at times like this, you want to play as fast as possible, so in-game action, you can get used to playing at that speed that you're going to need to play at to beat your Dukes, to beat your Marylands.
Gukwa rings a shot off the crossbar. Loose in front. Kakemo swats it to below his net. Picks up the ground ball and starts to clear for SU. Oh, but the pass is wayward. Bowler on the far side. Races inside the restraining box. Heiner, straight away, has some space. Whips it on Cage, and Will Mark is the brick wall. Jasper still on offense with a brand new shot clock. Bolton down low to Gukwa. Wide open O'Connor, his shot in between the legs for the goal. Scott O'Connor's got a hat trick. The Jaspers trail by 9. 2 hat tricks last season for the junior attacker, and he picks up a hat trick on the road against a top 10 opponent.
I mean, first off, just a good look there from Gukwa. Realize that he has the open man, and Scott O'Connor, just the IQ to realize that he should be going low here. Will Mark, as good as he is, he's 6'4", so he struggles a little bit with those low shots to just go low to low. Realize that Mark was almost a little bit out of position too, and he puts it right into the back of the net, and he's been this entire Manhattan offense so far today.
Hiltz already with 3 goals today. Back up top to Leo, swung around, Stevens. Quick ball movement here from the Orange. Off the left post from Stevens. And it's scooped up off the turf by Michael Schaefer. The long stick D-man underhand flips it to start the clear for Manhattan. A crunch at midfield. Spallina picks it up for SU.
Feels like this offense is almost running a man upset when it's all even. Just the quick ball movement, this passing. They're not trying to score off the dodge. It's all just passing quick, and it's working.
Muley, underhand shot no good. Behind the back from Thompson, misses off to the left side. There is a flag down. So we'll expect Syracuse to be on the man up. SU to the man up. For the second time today, they were scoreless the last time they went to the man advantage. It's quick ball movement. That's the definition. Spallina, his shot stopped by Hapward, but 22 gets the rebound. Spallina tries again. That time it's successful. A man-up goal for Joey Spallina. Gets SU's lead back up to 10.
You can't give Joey Spallina that much room to take a shot. He's just too good. The power on it. And the Orange are dominating.
Hiltz on the near sideline. Swings to Spallina down low. Quick passing and a quick stick goal. First goal of the game for Christian Muley. The Cuse is up 11.
I was talking earlier about how Muley moving to X opens up Joey Spallina's game. He's also able to do it in front of the net as well. That cut there, we saw a goal like that in the last game for Muley. I don't know how you can have so much chemistry after not playing together for 4 years, and that's what's working so far. It's worked almost every single time that they've tried it.
English sends up top. Thompson swings it around the perimeter. Muley, goal line extended, dives in, and he scores! Oh no, they waved it off. A crease violation on Muley. These teams bunched up at the top of the ACC, you know, they're not separated by much. Maybe a challenge flag puts one team ahead of another.
It changed the Final Four last year with Penn State.
That's right. Basile jumps, and his shot is stopped. Jimmy McCool in net for Syracuse. First shot he sees, he stops. McCool had 1 save against Vermont, the sophomore goalie standing at 6'2". Shot misses off to the right there from Peabody. Manhattan still on offense. Wide open space, he won't take the shot. With 15 seconds left. Behind the back feed to Hiltz. That shot easily stopped by Connor Hapward. He passes over to Owen Hiltz on the near side. So we saw Jimmy McCool come in as the goalie. Some new faces on SU's offense as well. McCarthy tries it, but his shot stopped. Hapward went low to the bottom left. Manhattan, one last opportunity. Late second swats, and that ends the third quarter. On the near sideline, swung all the way up top. Tyler Cordes, junior midfielder, straight away, rotates to his right. Quick passing all the way around, and that is intercepted by Matthew Scully.
This freshman class has got a lot of really talented, impressive players. Talk about Wyatt Hoddle and Tucker Kellogg, the 2 offensive middies. Trey Deer is one of the most exciting players in the country.
Stephen Schmidt causes the turnover, helps flip the field for SU. McCarthy down low at X, watching his teammates for some off-ball movement. McCarthy does it himself, down in low to Deere, but the pass is unsuccessful. Sheehan comes away with the caused turnover. Birtwistle to Spallina. No-look pass intercepted by Hapwood. Heads-up play from the senior goalie, who once again, he's making his debut in between the pipes today. Now the Jaspers are back on offense. Coming into the game, interim head coach Doug Sage said that this is a real test for his squad to see what he has. As Dupree had a wide open look to the cage, and McCool's there to make the stop. The senior midfield. Once again, Manhattan still keeping its starters out there on the field. SU's reserves coming up with key stop on the defensive side, but it's up to the offense to start cooking. Deere, the top recruit for Syracuse this year, and he's sitting behind all those top recruits that came to SU last season. Deere at X. Sweet feed and a sweet goal for the Cuse. Greg Elijah Brown finds the back of the net. The reserves are getting it done. Deere to Elijah Brown to get Syracuse up by 12. The Orange are showing out at home. Deere, a special talent on the far side. He swings it all the way around to Elijah Brown. A swim move, but a stop from Hapwood. Oh my goodness. He saw some shiny bulbs here in the crowd.
This is a Manhattan program that is on the rise. There's no doubt about it. Yes, it's not great to lose your first game of the season by 12, but this is a team that 10 years ago no one was really talking about in college lacrosse, but now you have transfers in from Ohio State.
The Jaspers cross midfield with Andrew Giandonato. New goalie in the game for SU, and he makes his first save. Patrick Duffy, the redshirt junior, comes up with the stop to make 11 saves on 14 shots for Manhattan today. Wraparound goal at the final moments for Tyler Cordes. Second point of the season for the junior midfielder.
Why not another? If you're a Syracuse player here, it's your time to show coaches what you can do in a game. That's an incredible dodge. You see you have the shorty on you to get a burst of speed upfield, and then perfect placement at the hip, offside. That's almost an impossible save to make because Cordes does an incredible job there. 2 were violations, and the other, Syracuse won the clamp and then lost the ground ball. So not a single true loss in a real scrum at the face-off X today.
That's the ball game. A career day for Joey Spallina. 10 points, a career high. The first Orange player since Ryan Powell in 2000. And Syracuse continues to roll.